In this example, we will use a calculator to find a decimal approximation. Now I have my TI-84 pulled up here on the screen. I would recommend that whatever your calculator is, that you pull that out and you follow along by plugging in those or pushing those corresponding buttons. So for this first expression, we have the 4th root of 3 minus 1 quantity squared. So the important thing is to just pay attention to the ordering of the buttons that we push. So left parenthesis, and then we have the 4th root of 3. Note that the 4th root of 3 is really 3 raised to the power 1/4. And note with your calculator it may not appear the same in the screen. After that 3 right parenthesis, you will see the caret symbol, left parenthesis 1/4. Then minus 1, and we put our right parenthesis, and that ends what we have here, and we square. And what we get back is the following decimal approximation. We would like it correct to 6 decimal places. 3, 4, 5, 6. So we count out to the 6th decimal place and round accordingly. So it's a 2, the next decimal place is a 7, so we round it up to a 3. Alright, for the next example, very similar. We start with our left bracket, pi squared. To get pi, you have to look closely, but it's above the caret key in blue. So second caret gets us the pi squared plus the square root, which is in blue above the square key, so second square root, and we have the square root of 2, and whatever I put in the square root I usually put in parentheses, right parenthesis, and then we need to raise this to the minus 1/2 power. So I have the caret key left, and it's important, this minus is different from the minus sign. It's a negative 1/2, so negative 1/2, and we end with a right parenthesis. Now when I hit enter, we get the following decimal approximation, and correct to 6 decimal places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is a 5. That next decimal place is a 2, so we leave it as a 5. 0.297695.